trending internationally, and fans have chosen sides. Some vehemently praise Erica's courage in stepping out, while others gather behind Menace's claims of innocence. Yandy's involvement became the most contentious subject. Was she a victim herself, between loyalty and truth, or was she engaged in the cover-up backstage? According to reports, Yandy was clearly scared but stayed. Speaking privately with her attorneys and close friends, rumors flowed. Fear she could be summoned as a witness to a discovery that might break the family's delicate equilibrium, trying frantically to keep producers from the one who supposedly sent representatives to monitor the events. Erica was privately apprehensive about the implications on the forthcoming season. Friends close to her stated that she had spent the night before her testimony practicing with her lawyer, team making sure every aspect was flawless. One source, "This is about setting a precedent for others who had been silenced. Her will seemed unshakable," and her followers gathered behind her on social media, flooding the internet with words of support and sympathy. Mendeecees, on the other hand, was playing a different game, and allegations spread that he was working behind the scenes to discredit Erica by releasing personal information to gossip websites and paying private detectives to probe into her history were some of the disclosures. Private text conversations and images that portrayed Erica in an unfavorable light. Fans who had previously backed her started to doubt her motivations, causing an explosive division among supporters. The family was stuck in the middle, with members outwardly encouraging calm while privately battling to keep the pieces together. Then came the dramatic moment no one anticipated during a recess. Erica's legal, the team revealed additional evidence. A video footage from a security camera at a private function where Mena and Erica were seen in a furious altercation, with film showing them grasping Erica's, forcing her to be in agony, even if the footage was blurry. Physical contact was apparent. The courtroom burst into commotion as the defense raced to react, demanding for the film was rejected as altered and deceptive, but the court permitted an independent forensic expert will evaluate the footage, a decision that has stunned many. This ruling supported Erica's accusations and placed Mena on the defensive. The balance of power in the courtroom seemed to alter overnight, with suggestions that the case could finally be tilting towards a settlement in Erica's favor. Yandy's evidence became the most when brought to the witness throughout the trial. She sounded nervous yet resolute in her voice. She shivered as she related times of tension between Erica and Mendeecees that she had observed. She had emotional breakdowns, furious disagreements, and times when she worried about Erica's safety. "It was hard for me," Yandy said. "I wanted to trust in my spouse, but I couldn't ignore what I heard." Statements astonished the courtroom and sent shockwaves through the fan base. The family was split like never before, with some rallying behind Yandy for her courage and others accusing her of betrayal. Social media erupted with contradictory perspectives, and the drama spilled out into every aspect of the once close-knit love and hip-hop family was splitting in front of the world with each new discovery, deepening the wounds as the trial carried on. Additional witnesses came forward. Every day came fresh twists, some siding with Erica and others supporting Mendeecees. A surprising statement from a former crew member claiming to have observed injuries in a leaked phone conversation between Mendeecees and Yandy, expressing sorrow and dissatisfaction, as well as allegations of covert settlement negotiations behind closed doors. Unpredictability kept people enthralled, but it left everyone fatigued and concerned about the eventual outcome. The media used every opportunity to make the trial into a spectacle, with daytime talk programs dedicating hours to during the drama, while late-night comedians laughed about the ridiculousness of it. All sponsors pondered withdrawing commercials, advertisers requested greater influence over the content, and executives confronted a problem unlike any they had dealt with. Before considering legal risk, public opinion, and the future of their flagship. Despite the emotional toll, she was determined to go on. To be heard, her tale became more than simply a headline. It was a symbol of courage for millions suffering similar challenges. In the meanwhile, battle to maintain his public image, his social media accounts fell dark for days, interrupted only by enigmatic remarks. Fans wondered about faith and atonement. and the silence said loudly. The toll the matter was having on him emotionally and professionally, rumors of a possible plea agreement or private settlement circulated, but nothing was verified. Yandy retired from the public light and focused on her children. Personal healing pals claimed she was taking time to analyze everything and decide out what her next steps were. Both emotionally and professionally, the previously lively and opinionated reality star, she seemed down trapped in a maelstrom she never anticipated to confront. As the trial approached its end, expectation reached a fever pitch and the court was set to hear final arguments, and the judge's decision may affect everything for everyone concerned. With justice, will the family find a way to mend? Or is this the beginning of the end for love and hip-hop's greatest dramatic affair? Members eagerly waiting for the judge's judgment. Tension hung heavy throughout as both sides delivered their final arguments. Erica's attorney vehemently recounted the facts, stating this case, according to the attorney, is about the mental and physical suffering she went through, as well as the fortitude it needed to come forward. Truth, responsibility. In a surprising move that is rocking up the whole love and hip-hop scene, Mena has formally filed a complaint against Mendeecees, and the claims, according to undisclosed insider facts, the furious reality personality accuses Mendeecees of physically attacking her during a violent behind-the-scenes fight, reportedly spun out of control, and what's more, explosive sources claim Yandy Smith was right there when it all went down, but she's remained mute. Fans are demanding answers, and the internet is on fire with supposition. Didn't Mendeecees really lose control, or is this another twisted setup formed out of envy, betrayal, and decades of? And as the court documents purportedly work their way through the judicial system, people closest to the group are selecting sides, and the love and hip-hop cast may never be the same again. Emotions ran hot, partnerships are disintegrating, and Erica is going public with what she calls the truth they sought to conceal. Stay right here, because what you're about to hear is more than just a controversy. It's a full-blown reality show breakdown occurring in real life, and believe us, this is just the beginning of the drama. It wasn't recorded on video, but the streets of New York hummed with murmurs when Mena was spotted rushing out of a high-rise building in Midtown late Wednesday evening. Her shoes clipped fiercely, hitting the sidewalk, her phone clamped closely to her ear as she yelled into it, "I'm done shielding him. File the paperwork tonight. I want him exposed." Moments later, photographers captured her slipping into black sub, her face rigid and unreadable, carrying what looked to be legal paperwork. Within hours, the internet was ablaze with speculations, and by morning, official Erica filed an assault report against Mendeecees, and social media exploded like wildfire with hashtags like #JusticeForErica, #CancelMendeecees, and #StandWithYandy trended at the same time, both pulling supporters in opposing ways. One camp commended Erica for being bold enough to speak out, while others sought evidence supporting Mendeecees and driving Erica's background through the dirt. Old footage appeared from the love and hip-hop reunion scene, depicting harsh encounters between the two that now seem far more menacing in retrospect. Fans scrutinized every second, every glance, every action, thinking they had missed the warning signals, until Erica dropped a bomb, Instagrammed an old black and white picture of her arm with what seemed to be a fading bruise, with the message, "This time silence would have me." Fans, celebrities, influencers, and everyone else had something to say. Some commended her boldness, while others accused her of attention-seeking. But one person who said absolutely nothing was Yandy Smith. Yandy's silence was louder than words for someone who usually had something to say, whether in interviews on social media or in her own home. Insiders close to her say she discovered out the same way everyone else did, via social media, but she had no idea Erica was going to go public, or that legal action was even being discussed. Insiders say Yandy was distraught, blindsided, and caught in the crossfire of two individuals she never expected to. Wagger questioned about Yandy and Mendeecees' connection, asking if she knew more than she was revealing to former cast members. Anonymous comments appeared on gossip sites, with one claiming Yandy always understood how chaotic things were behind the scenes. She simply pretended not to notice it. Another alluded at a point during production when security had to interfere because things between Erica and Mendeecees became far too hot. The most incriminating piece came a leaked CCTV shot outside a production studio showed Erica and Mendeecees in a face-off with their bodies inclined hard toward one another. There was no sound but their body language. Screaming conflict, Erica's hand was midair pointing forcefully. Mendeecees appeared defensive, maybe even upset.